Hello, my lovely students. Welcome back again in speaking session. Today video we are going to discuss about how we can handle the questions of the audience when you are going to present yourself. That time the question arises in the mind of audience. It's a very difficult task. It's a very obvious. It's a very awkward things if you ever know such kind of answers for your audience. And today I am going to discuss about how to tackle your audience, how to handle the questions of the audience, and what kind of strategies, what kind of techniques you can adopt when you are going to present yourself and you have a fear about the audience questions. So you how can you handle it, and what kind of thinking, what kind of ideas, what kind of preparation you should be in your mind before going to present yourself. So let's discuss few major points that is very important for your communication as well as for your presentation. So first thing you should keep in mind, you should be fully confident about your concern topic. Like if you are talking about politics, then you should know about each and everything about politics, because any question can be arises from audience. It can be difficult, it can be easy, but it's depend upon audience interest. You don't think so your audience is unfamiliar about your conversation, about your presentation. If you will keep those things in your mind, then definitely it create hurdle in the way of your communication. So for gaining reputation regarding speaking point of view, presentation point of view, then you should aware about the audience stamina, audience awareness, and audience familiarity about your said topic. So you should keep in mind all the time. It is a key point, it's a vital point, it's an essential point for your presentation. Because if you overconfident about your speech, about your presentation, and you think that audience or your students that are the part of your listening, they is very important. First key point, first key technique you should keep in mind, you should be fully aware about your concern topic. Topic can be from education, from politics, from any social media platform can be your topic. So when you are trying to present yourself, that you should keep in mind all the time, you should be fully confident, you should be fully prepared, and any question can be arises from your audience. Some of the presenters, some of the communicator, they think that I have enough knowledge, and audience no such kind of ideas, audience has no awareness about your topic. So it's your wrong perception, it's your wrong ideas while you are presenting yourself, that you should be keep away from these kinds of things. So this is a very key point, this is a very vital point you should keep in mind all the time. And second thing you should keep in mind, you should watch all the audience that are the part of your presentation. Like if anybody standing near to you, if anybody standing far away from you, and it might be your student, it can be any member of your audience, don't think so he or she is unfamiliar about me, and I can capture, I can tackle, I can handle all the situation. Anybody ask from me any kind of question, I can give a proper reply. But one thing you should keep in mind, you are the target of all the audience, because you are the one person you are speaking in front of audience, and might be there will be 200 or more people, they are sitting in front of you, and you are presenting yourself about any kind of topic. If you think that first student that is standing, that is sitting in near to you, and he is a very intelligent, but if anybody sitting at the end of the class, then it's your wrong perception. Might be at the end of the sitting person or student more intelligent as compared to that student that is sitting near to you. So you shouldn't ignore anybody that are the part of your presentation. It's a very key point you should keep in mind. You should consider all the students, all the audience that are the part of your presentation. You should think that they are all the same, they have a same mentality, they can ask any kind of question and any kind of strategies you can adopt for this. And third point you should keep in mind, there will be a question answer session in your presentation. When you are going to present yourself, that time you address him to your audience, there will be question answer session at the end of the presentation. So don't worry about your questions that arises in your mind that can be helpful in your presentation. So this thing you should keep in mind all the time. When there will be audience in front of you, then there will be questions, there will be answer from you, and you should address him, you should recognize him. I will give all the questions answer that will be asked anybody from me. So it can be in the middle of your presentation, it can be at the end of your presentation, it can be at the starting of your presentation. Some students, some people, some customers, they are quick in their process of asking question, but it's not a formal way. When you are speaking, that time your students or other body ask a question during your talking, so it's a very bad thing, and avoid from this, and we keep away from these kinds of habits. And you should address them, and you should told them at the end of the session all the questions answer I will give you in proper manner, and it's time for you, and I will listen all the question from you, and I will give answer according to my knowledge. So this point is also very important. A last key point you should keep in mind, you should be confident about your knowledge. Like if any question arises from audience, you have no such kind of knowledge, you have no such kind of complete knowledge, you have no grip on that question, then you should give him an answer in a few words. Like if you have no authentic idea, then you can say to him, sorry about the questions, I will told you after this session and you can ask from me. So it's a way, it's a formal way, and don't do this on the stage. I have no such kind of answer, you ask me an irrelevant question. It's a very bad thing. So on stage you should be aware all the things, and after this you can handle all the situation. So these are the key techniques, these are the points you should keep in mind all the time, because it can help you in your presentation, in your communication. If you will ignore one of them, then you can suffer in your presentation, you can face a lot of problems in your communication, in your presentation, because presentation is a ability you can show yourself, you can convey your ideas to your audience. If you will not be fully confident, if you have no such kind of knowledge, if you have no idea how to tackle the audience, then it will be very difficult task for you, and you should aware of it. You should keep in mind all the time while you are going to present yourself.